Meek Mill by Christopher Banks. Robert Williams, born on May 6, 1987, better known by his stage name as Meek Mill, is a rapper from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He was briefly signed to T.I.'s label, Grand Hustle Records, and in February 2011 became signed to Rick Ross's Maybach Music Group. Meek Mill took to his stage name after constantly being referred to by his middle name, Rameek, by his family and neighborhood friends. It was not until Meek Mill lost a street battle that he began to take his career in rap serious. He and some friends would form the rap group The Bloodhounds. This lasted for a while before Meek Mill decided to venture out on his own. Meek Mill would eventually capture the hearts of the natives in Philadelphia. He would release his mixtape series, Flamers, which would catch the ears of those all over the city and on the East Coast. His career would continue to elevate. In 2008, Meek Mill would meet up with Grand Hustle Records as well as Warner Brothers Records to discuss a possible record deal. Meek Mill would make his decision to sign with Grand Hustle Records, but upon signing to Grand Hustle Records, Meek Mill would become incarcerated and required to serve time on the crime that he had committed, 7 months. After Meek Mill was released and his contract and terms were negotiated, he would then become signed to Rick Ross's Maybach Music Group. Meek Mill has released 2 mixtapes under the Maybach Music Group's Dream Chasers and Dream Chasers 2. On his Dream Chasers 2, he released the single Amen, which has started to gain and climb the Billboard charts. With a career starting to heat up and catch the attention of everyone, Meek Mill is definitely an artist to watch for. Why Meek Mill? I chose Meek Mill because we are around the same age and for the adversity that he has overcome. I feel like he is a staple in his hometown, and not just a staple in his hometown, but a staple to the youth all over the national front. For me, I personally want to be the CEO of my own record label, and seeing how Meek Mill has personally overcome some of the obstacles that he's had in his way, it is inspiring to me to do the same thing. I believe that since he has caught the attention of those in his hometown, he would definitely be a great candidate for the DVD project, because we can do this in his hometown, get the support and the city behind us, and I believe that the demographic there is excellent chance for us to benefit financially, not just from the sales of the DVD, but also from the sales of the concert. Where will the concert be? The concert will be in Philadelphia at the Theater of Living Arts. Why here? Well, I chose the Theater of Living Arts because it's a small venue in the hometown of Meek Mill, and because my thinking was, hey, let's film the DVD in an intimate setting, somewhere that's not too big, but somewhere that's large enough to hold the event, where that we could get the effect that is primarily hype, that is excitement flowing throughout the building, and I wanted an abundance of support, fan interaction, and energy just flowing throughout the building, not only on the actual performance, but also when you look at on the DVD, so that you can feel it while you're at home watching. The artist writer. The artist writer is pretty simple. It goes over some things. As you can see, we have compensation, complimentary tickets and passes, billing and advertisement. But just to touch on a few things, artists will require a large bowl of fruit, watermelon, apples, grapes, pineapples, etc. Cases of Gatorade with assorted flavors: orange, fruit, grape, assorted soda, Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Sprite, candies, 12-pack of bottled water, 2 liters of Grey Goose, potato chips, Dentine ice, 10 white hand towels, 10 white full towels, and etc. As you can see, the artist writer is definitely important to the artist. We want to make sure that we take care of the artist to make sure that everything goes right for that night, that the artist is in the best mood possible, that the artist is in the best mind frame as possible. What is our budget? Right here you can see that because of how the computer works, kind of chopped off a little bit of it. But as you can see, we can get the same gist of the budget. You can see that we have 521 seats. Of those 521 seats, we have 348, which are general admission at $78. per ticket, and 173 seats, which are VIP, at $98 per ticket. We have 479 spaces for standing approximately, and we're going to sell those for $65 a piece approximately. Of that, before taxes being deducted, we stand to make $75,233 off of ticket sales. As you can see, on the other side, we have some expenses such as advertising, filming, cleanup, promoter insurance, venue rent, staff, security, sound and lighting, stagehands, etc., which is totaling out to be about $28,000. What ifs are what ifs? What if we don't sell enough tickets? What if we don't sell the tickets at the anticipated rate? What could happen? We could lose intended revenue. We may not generate enough money to cover our expenses. What could we do to offset this? Well, some things to offset this is we could lower the prices on the tickets. We could also give away promotional tickets over the radio, etc., things like that, to get the city excited about the project that's going on. Just kind of get people to spread that the news that, hey, I'm going to this concert. I think it's going to be dope. You should get your ticket. Do you have your ticket? Do you not have your ticket? Why don't you have your ticket? Etc. Etc. Get the hometown excited about it. I think there are different avenues that we could take, especially by giving away tickets and possibly lowering the ticket prices for a promotional period. That could definitely get the city excited and get the ticket sales up. What did I learn from this project? I learned that there's a huge amount of planning that goes into this. Can't take anything for granted. You must ask the right and the proper questions. If you don't, it could be the difference between a happy artist and manager or between a upset artist and manager. I also learned that there must be a great deal of communication between the artist and management, and that you can never really take a relationship from the artist and manager or take it for granted. I think that it could definitely be a lot to learn here, not just for a concert, but for everyday relationship between the artist and manager. Once again, I am Chris Banks, and thank you for tuning in to my presentation on Meek Mill. Right here, these are my references. If you have any questions, please feel free to hit the comment box below. Thank you.